Oh snap, what a game. Hey guys, it's a new day and I'm here in Summerlin where the Golden Knights practice here at City National Arena. This parking lot is packed. It's not even noon yet. The game doesn't start for another 5 hours, but there's a restaurant inside and I think that a lot of people are trying to get here super early so they can watch the game from here because it's way too hot to watch from the plaza today. And by today I mean game 3. It's in Washington, so everyone is looking to get a seat in there. I was gonna go watch the game there, but this parking lot is literally full. I'm at the very edge of it and I just can't see myself getting a table in there. I'm still gonna walk in. I'm still gonna try and get in the store if it's not too busy. I suspect there's gonna be a massive lineup to get in the store, but if there's not, I'm gonna take some video and show you guys the arsenal, because at the T-Mobile Arena is the Armory, but this is the Arsenal and it's much bigger, lots more stuff, and the stuff you can't get at the Armory. So if I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that I'll get a chance to get in there and I'll take you guys along. Let's go. Alright, update time. The line was crazy. I took a video. Obviously you've already seen that by now. But I did get a seat at the restaurant and been sitting there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours I guess. Game's gonna start in I guess like 3 hours, so I'm pretty early, but I did get a seat. I'm gonna be watching the game from there and excited to take some footage in there when the game starts and have you guys along with me. So enjoy.
And the rockets flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. As the play from Chandler Stevenson developed to the left of Marc-Andre Fleury. There's Fleury coming out. He's in the blue paint. We'll turn around fans here from now.
Alright, so the first period just got over. Man, Washington's playing so well. They're very physical along the boards. Ovechkin had a ton of chances. Fleury made some amazing saves. They're controlling the puck well. Vegas, on the other hand, still remaining opportunistic in their chances. Very timid along the boards. I would really like to see them be a little more physical and not be scared to get hit. They're playing a little scared. It's a little frustrating to watch. But Washington is really playing well at home, which is good to see because they've been so streaky. They win on the road for 2 games and then lose at home, and then win at home and then lose on the road. It's kind of strange. It's like home ice doesn't matter to them. So it's cool to see them play pretty well in the first period for their home crowd. And so the first period's over. I'm about to go back in for the second period, but I noticed that there's no lineup in the store right now. So I'm gonna go in the store, show you guys around the Arsenal, which is way bigger than the Armory. I mentioned that earlier, but there's no one in there. So let's go check it out. Hey.
That worked. the chilies, and you get the okay? I'll just wear the one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Well, I didn't just speak. I didn't know if you needed a card. And we're using that.
Second period is over. Man, what a game this is. Capitals struck twice. Ovechkin, that scramble for that first goal was unbelievable. I actually thought the play was offside when I first saw it, and then they didn't review it and they didn't replay it, so obviously it wasn't offside, and I just it happened so fast that I guess I didn't see that it was onside. Capitals are playing great. They have a team that's so offensively gifted. They have so many weapons, but on the other side of the coin, they're playing so well defensively, and that's not a typical Washington team in the past, so it's pretty cool to see that from them this year. And also Holtby's playing amazing, so that team is really dialed in right now. On Vegas' side of things, they got a little bit better along the board, still pretty timid. I don't understand why they're playing such a different physical style this series. The first series against LA, they matched physicality versus physicality, and they shut LA down. This series, it seems like Washington's really taking the play and leading the play with their physicality, and the Vegas Golden Knights are a little timid on the boards, scared to get hit, giving away the puck early, some bad pinches, and some bad back checking. So I'm not exactly sure how this game is going to end. I did predict Washington 4-1 in this game 3, but I do know one thing, that the crowd inside there City National Arena is crazy. The restaurant that I'm in there is called Mackenzie River, and yeah, people are going nuts in there. People are going crazy, and it's a little frustrating because some of the calls that clearly should have been a penalty, like that Fleury trip, all the fans, not all, okay, I would say all, the majority of the fans thought it was a bad call. That's a biased opinion. Unbiased opinion, that was a good call. You gotta call that. That was a trip by Fleury, but it's a play he had to make, because yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. But also, I will say this, I did speak to some Golden Knights fans just before I walked outside here to film this, and they said a lot of very nice things about how the Capitals were playing. And that's something I noticed here in Vegas, is that yeah, there are some fans who don't really know the sport, but honestly, the majority of the fans that I've spoken to and interacted with, they're not just here watching the game because Vegas is doing well. They actually have taken the time to understand the game, and the little tiny things in the game that the hardcore hockey fan would notice. They are actually taking the time to learn this stuff and to watch for it. So it's pretty cool. It's good that they're that involved in the game and in the sport of hockey, that they get to see that and really get to discuss it in depth with a Canadian boy like me. So it's pretty cool having that discussion with someone in Las Vegas about hockey. Good to see. So the fans are very respectful towards, the majority of the fans are very respectful towards the Washington Capitals, and had a lot of nice things to say about their play and about their team. So pretty cool to see that from the opposing team's fans. And it's hard for me to cheer for either team like dead on, because before the season started, I picked Washington Capitals to go to the finals. Before the playoffs started, I picked Washington Capitals to go to the finals. Everyone thought I was crazy, everyone made fun of me, and that's okay, but here they are in the finals, and they're playing Vegas, so it would be great to see Ovechkin win a cup finally. Finally, it would be so amazing to see him win a cup, and the Washington Capitals. I think Ovechkin deserves it. I'd really like to see Stanley Cup being listed under his credentials or his trophy list or trophy case or whatever. But on the other side as well, you have Vegas, the expansion team. This will never be replicated in sporting history. I can't ever see this happening from an expansion team. All the little things that have had to happen in this run so far. Fleury getting injured. If Subban and Legacy and Ferguson and all those other goalies that came in and had to play in Fleury's place, if they had lost all those games, those 20 games, Vegas wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now. So there's just the little things like that happened that put them into the position that they are. Like, they have to win, it's just based on, this could be the the best sporting story in all of sports in the history. So in that aspect, I would like to see Vegas win, but I'd also like to see Washington win. So I'm really honestly going to be happy both ways, regardless of who wins. And finally don't have to watch Pittsburgh or Chicago or LA or whoever win. No offense to those fans, but it's going to be nice to see a new team win this year, a team that's never won the Stanley Cup before. So it's a good year for hockey if you're a fan like me, or a fan with the same opinion as me. Otherwise, the third period is starting soon, so I'm going to head back in. Alright, so the game just ended, and yes, I understand there's a lot of frustration from Golden Knights fans for two reasons. Reason number one, the call that should have not have been called, you know what call I'm talking about. I understand that the frustration there, but that's not why the Golden Knights lost the game. Too many defensive mistakes, too many defensive giveaways, not enough back-checking in certain plays. You lost the game because of defensive lapses and because of the team, not because of the refs. I understand the frustration with the refs, but you can't blame the refs for a loss. The refs have have missed calls and have made bad calls on every single team in the playoffs. It goes against you and it goes in your favor sometimes. That's just how it works. You can't blame a ref for a loss. So that's my opinion. That's my unbiased opinion. Am I cheering for the Golden Knights because I'm in Vegas? Yes, I am. Is it my job with this channel to be completely unbiased? Yes, it is. That is the unbiased opinion. Please do not blame the refs for a loss. There are so many other factors that go into a loss outside of refereeing. So the game itself, I thought Washington played fantastic, especially in that third period. Obviously, Holtby made a little bit of a mistake and coughed up that puck for the Vegas goal. However, Holtby was amazing throughout the game. Washington was moving their feet. They were leading the play, I said that earlier. And they just played a really complete game. I felt like they controlled the majority of the aspects of the game. And Vegas they weren't moving their feet in certain situations that they should have been moving their feet. They had weak play along the boards. They never really had sustained pressure. There was, I think, maybe a 2 to 3 minute period of the game where they had some sustained pressure, left the zone, came back in, had some more sustained pressure. But overall, they felt like they really struggled to gain entry into the zone and stay in the zone. So just a really complete game, I felt, by Washington. And now they're up 2-1. It's pretty crazy. They're 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup. Ovechkin is so close to getting there, but I honestly hope that the Golden Knights win Game 4. So there's 2 splits. They split in Vegas and they split in Washington to come back for Game 5 tied, and then just have at it in Game 5 and see what happens. But overall, it's a really good game. The fans inside at the end were really respectful, had positive things to say about Washington. A lot of them were, I think, a little liquored up and a little, very biased, and were blaming the refs and saying all kinds of things. But every team has those fans, when people get intoxicated, obviously they say some silly things as well. However, the majority of the fans in there were very respectful at the end, said lots of nice things about Washington, said some nice things about the Washington fans as well, and how that the atmosphere in that arena was. Again, pretty cool to see that from opposing fans, and the people of Vegas, the majority of the people from Vegas that I've interacted with have been absolutely incredible, and it's just really been a thrill here. So this is probably it for this video. I appreciate you guys sticking around, watching this, and following me on this journey. I do apologize again for not being able to post as many videos as I would like. I'm in a position now where I do have a little bit more free time. We'll be able to post some videos and get some editing done. I'm going to start editing the actual vlogs. So if you want to see the vlogs, obviously they're going to be delayed. Vlog number 1 happens 2.5 weeks ago, so it's not going to be any surprises of what happens as far as hockey content. But they are coming. They're going to be on more Post to Post, so I decided to make this video for Post to Post to get some content out there. But the vlogs will be coming on more Post to Post, so definitely go subscribe there if you're not. Follow me on Twitter at Post to Post Show, or on Instagram at Post to Post Show as well, although I don't post too much on there. I usually post on my personal Instagram page, which is NEILTAYLOR, 2 R's at the end. That's my personal one. I've been posting pictures from my trip. If you guys don't know, I work as well. I don't technically work, but I freelance work as a photographer, and I have for the past 8 years. So most of what's on my personal account is photography related. So if you have any interest in photography, definitely go check it out. Otherwise, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having fun watching these Stanley Cup Finals. Let me know your predictions on Game 4. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. I have no idea where I'm going to watch it from yet, but I'll let you guys know on Twitter. So if you're in the Vegas area and you want to follow me, oh, come on, focus. There we go. So if you're in the Vegas area and you want to come say hi, watch the game with me, whatever, I'll be posting on Twitter where I'm going to be. So definitely come say hi, hang out with me. I met a bunch of people here tonight. It was pretty great. Love interacting and meeting fans and subscribers. It's a pretty cool community. I love all you guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying lots of hockey, and have a good night. Adios.